Hello YouTube, so this video is going to show me styling my hair after not washing it for 3 weeks. It has so many tangles and everything. You see how much hair I lost there. But this style is going to have some crisscross braids in the front with some flexi rods in the back. So if you're interested in seeing how I got this look, then just keep on watching. Alright y'all, so for this style, we're going to start off with some freshly washed hair. When I do start to detangle my hair, I'm going to start from the bottom up to try to decrease the amount of breakage that I have and work my way up to the top. Alright y'all, so it's been like 3 weeks since I washed my hair. Don't ask no questions. But this is like the first time I'm detangling my hair since about 3 weeks. I normally detangle my hair in the shower, but your girl, I can't be, this taking too long, and I ain't trying to warm my water bill up, so I just came out the shower to detangle it, but I'm gonna show y'all how much hair I lose after not detangling for 3 weeks. Oh, also, if you want to know what I am using to detangle my hair, I am using, what is this? As I Am CoWash. I know I already washed my hair with regular shampoo, but this is the only thing that I got under the cabinet. I'm running low on hair supplies, y'all, and I am a firm believer in using what's under your cabinet, okay? So as you can see, my hair is very matted and tangled. After a while, I did start using my fingers to try to go through some of the knots before using my brush because I just felt the brush was doing a little bit too much. So here I am going through this side with my fingers first. So this is what we have after everything has been detangled. Okay, y'all, so this is how the brush look. And let me take this out so y'all can see. It literally just took me like 15 minutes, and it normally don't take that long. All right, so this is what we got after 3 weeks of not washing. You know, they say you're supposed to lose like 50 to 100 strands a day. I heard that somewhere, don't quote me on that, but that's what we got. All right, so now that we got this hair detangled, I'm gonna wash this product out and start on my style. So for this style, I knew I wanted to have braids in the front. So what I did was section off my hair so I can blow dry it. I did apply some heat protectant to my hair before I blow dried it. This product and other products that I will be using in the video is gonna be listed down below in the description. So this blow dry I'm using is something I've used on my channel a lot. It is a brush blow dry and I am in love with it. It's going to be linked down below in the description as well. So yeah, one thing I will say is when I'm blow drying my hair, I be getting so hot, y'all. Like I really needed a drink of water because I was super hot. But this is how my hair looks after it has been blow dried. Y'all, it just feels so good, and I just love that blow dryer. All right, so now that my hair is finished blow drying, I'm gonna start the style. The style that I'm choosing to do is like some braids in the front, and then I'm also gonna put some flexi rods in the back. I've never tried this style before, so we gonna see how it works. Okay, so I went back and forth on whether to do the back first with the flexi rods or do the braids first. I'm gonna go ahead and do the flexi rods first, just because I want that to be drying while I am braiding the front of my hair. If I don't, then I think that I have my time off. So hopefully the flexi rods don't get in the way of me braiding my hair, hopefully. So to start this style off, I did part my hair off where the front was in 2 sections and the back was in 1 big section. After I got my hair parted off, I did go ahead and put the front in some twists just to make sure it stays out the way and clip it down so it can just be totally out the way. After that, I did grab my flexi rods and just pick out the colors that I thought I was gonna need. And then I started parting in the back of my head because I wanted the sections to be kind of big just because I didn't want to use like a bunch of flexi rods. The product I'm using on the flexi rods is the Tropical Roots setting foam. If you want to see a full tutorial on how I do my Flexi Rods, I will link that up above in the description. But I basically just put the setting foam on, comb it throughout the section, and I want to make sure that my hair is not really saturated, because the more saturated that I have my hair with product, the longer it takes to dry. But I just, wrap it around the Flexi Rod, make sure the end is secure, and then fold the Flexi Rod so the hair stays on the rod. So now that I'm done with the Flexi Rod section, I am going to take those twists down and start parting off my hair for the braids. I am going to use Shine and Gem on the parts as usual. For this style, I knew I wanted to do some crisscross braids, but since that design is very labor intensive, I did put some straight backs in there just so I wouldn't waste a lot of time on this design. But so I did like one straight back, and then the next section is going to have some crisscross braids. Once I was done with the straight back braid, I did put Shine and Jam on the end so the braid would not unravel. For the next section, the way that I do my crisscross braids is I go ahead and part the section for 2 braids so I can measure how thick I want the braids. And then I make a big part down the middle to basically section that section off into 4 different sections. So if you take a look at my diagram on the side, it's going to give you a better look at what I'm talking about. So when I do crisscross braids, I kind of think of it like this, but I'll really braid sections 1 and 4. And then once I'm done with those sections, then I go back and braid 2 and 3. And that pretty much gives you that X pattern that you'll see throughout the style. I apologize if that's confusing, but that is the best way that I can explain it. So this is how the X or the crisscross section looks after I'm done braiding it. So now I'm just gonna continue doing that throughout the rest of the front of my hair until I finish the style. So here's how the style looks once all the braids are complete, and this is what the back looks like with the Flexi Rods. I then take the mousse and then put that on the front of the braids to set the style. After that, I place a scarf on the front and tie it in the back to prepare for the dryer. So I will be using my portable soft hood dryer to complete this style. Y'all, I love this thing just because it's so convenient and it just hooks right onto my blow dryer. So I did keep that on for maybe about an hour, and then I took it off. I will say that a part that I didn't record was that I did decide to go back and put rods on the braids, because I was like, girl, why did you not rod those before? So I ended up rodding those, but now I am taking down the Flexi Rods. When you take down Flexi Rods, you do have to be really careful just to make sure that you decrease frizz. I did put olive oil on my hands just to make sure that I decrease the most amount of frizz that I can. So here you're just going to see me unraveling the rods until I am done. So now I'm just going to go through and separate the curls to create a fuller look. So this is what the back looks like once all the rods have been taken out. After that, I take a pick and try to fluff it out just to give it a little more volume. When I took the rods out of the braids, they were surprisingly curly. So everything pretty much turned out good. So this is how the style looks once everything is done. I did add some hoops to the front just to give it a little more pizzazz. So let me know down below what you guys think of this style. I think it turned out super cute. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Click that bell so you get notified every time that I post something so you don't miss something. And I'll see y'all in my next video.